Hi loves. So it is such a gloomy day today. Baby's playing in the back. I don't know if you can see him. Say hi. Say hi. There you have it. You got a smile. It is such a cloudy, rainy October day. It is awful. It's terrible. Oh my god. We cannot go outside. We cannot enjoy the sun because there is no sun. I'm looking through the window, so it's crazy. It's awful. We even had to go outside. Or soaking wet. At least I was. That's true, right? That's true. It's terrible. Okay. Let's make a break here right now. Everything I said is something you really could say, and most of us say when we have a bad day, bad weather, etc., etc. And it's really true. It doesn't make you feel really good. I know hardly any people, I don't even know any people who love bad weather. Well, bad, whatever that means for you. I personally like rain, obviously when I'm inside more than when I'm inside, more than when I'm outside. Okay. But when you have to run somewhere and do errands and stuff, especially with a kid, it's not really pleasant. The point is, whatever I just said about a bad day is just an option. Let me close this. Yeah. It's just an option. So it is a bad day. What do? You have only two options. One is trust me, not your friend, and one is your best friend. It is rainy, it is cloudy, you feel like crap. Either you choose to complain about it, to nag about it, to call an awful day an even worse day than it is. What is this attitude giving you? Is it helping you to feel better? No, it's not. Is it making you feel better? No, it's not. Is it giving you anything? No, it's not. Besides, actually it is. It's giving you something, even worse energy, even worse attitude, and you don't want that. So that's number one option. You don't want that. I don't know why I'm holding this. I'm anyway not reading anything. But baby, hey, baby. Number two, your friend, is to tolerate it. You know, like, tolerate it. What's it gonna do for you? It's gonna make your day. You'll feel better. Even if you don't feel really awesome, it will definitely fix you up. It'll help you. And trust me, fake it until you make it in certain things is really what helps you so much. Because I always say a parakeet is a bird, pardon me, or whatever the birds that speak, pardon me, are called. And if you eventually, I'm sorry, if you repeat a certain word for so many times to it, it'll repeat it. It'll start repeating the word. Pardon me. I have something in my throat. Eventually it'll start talking. Imagine how repeating something constantly over and over again works on your psyche. It just works miracles. So, next time you have an awful day, Bebo, disse creio. Hey. Or something is going on, bad weather, whatever. Tolerate it. Say, it is what it is. I'm going through the day. I'm going to do what I have to do. It'll be fine. You know? Because it will be fine. What is the option? What are these two options giving you? Misery. Number one, misery. But B, it could give you actually some clarity. And you could feel better. And what is the point of living if not to make your day-to-day awesome? You know what I mean? So anyway, I did make a few notes. I named this video a few ways to improve your life. Number one would be stretching in the morning. When you wake up, some of us have some more time, some of us don't. Stretch. Good benefits, good things and benefits of stretching is it activates your blood flow. It gets some blood pumping to your brain and your heart, and that gives you instantly some good energy, which is amazing. Even stretching for a minute works miracles. Miracles. Try. Next morning you wake up, tomorrow, or if you just woke up somewhere else in the world and you're watching me, just do that. Do that. Hold on. You boogie. Do that. Number two, get sunshine. Again, today there was no sun, only clouds. Gray weather, terrible. But just being outside on the fresh air helps, trust me. It really does. But when you get the chance to get some sunlight, at least, it helps. It helps tremendously. You baby. Number three, take a minute or two every day. If you have more, take more. Take a minute or two. Let me just grab the kid. Take a minute or two to actually think about everything you're doing, how you're feeling. Did you poo? Did you poo a little? Take a minute. It'll thinking like your thoughts. That kind of connects to number one, or what we spoke before. Your thoughts are so powerful. You have no idea. Think about, like, sit down, breathe slowly, and think about. Just try to be for a second in the moment. It'll help. It takes practice. Think, breathe, and release, which is getting me to the next point. Number three, breathe. It's number two and three kind of go together. Stop for a second. That's right. Inhale, exhale, breathe. Eventually breathing for a few seconds, for a few minutes, will get you to be in the moment. Just focusing on your breathing. That's what I do with my kid. When I'm like so stressed and it's really hard, I'm alone at home. My husband's at work all day. I'm with him. Sometimes he's cranky. That makes me cranky, obviously. I feel like grabbing him and telling him stuff just like to calm him down and yelling at him, but I don't do that ever. Why? Because I breathe. I stop for a moment and inhale and exhale, and it helps. And you know what happens? He feels it. He instantly feels it, and he's like, I can see it in his face. He's like, huh? Look at me. And if he's crying at the moment, he stops crying. Because he feels my energy changing, shifting, you know? It's very important. Number four, I think it's number four. I know it might sound like hocus pocus, but be grateful. Be grateful. Many of us are we're spoiled, you know? We have we have a roof over the head. We have food, we have water, we have clean water. We have showers every day. We have someone to love, you know? We have everything. We're just so spoiled. We don't appreciate everything anymore. We don't appreciate anything anymore. Stop for a second and be grateful. Eventually, when you get bigger stuff in your life coming your way, you will be even more thankful. Appreciate every little moment, you know? Leave the past behind. If you had more, now you have less. Leave it behind. You have something right now that is right there and you're probably not realizing it. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. I love you. You have something right now you're not appreciating because you don't see it, because you're focusing on your past. Be, again, in the now. Try to breathe and be thankful. Say thank you every day to little things, because someone else does not have water right now. And again, we forget that every day, but that's because we have everything, even though sometimes we think we don't. But recently my neighbor told me that she's working for the park New York City Park Department. She told me there's a homeless family in New York City. They have a kid, 1-year-old. How's that possible? 21st century New York City. How is that possible? You know? And then when I see that, like, even in the hardest day, I stop and say, hold on, girl. You have everything you need and more and beyond. Okay. Next one is surround yourself with things and people that you appreciate and give you good energy. That give you good energy. Sometimes it's really hard, but I said things first before people for a reason. Because me, for example, I'm all day with the kid in the house or in the park where we're running errands. Things are clogging my space in the apartment, for example. Leaving stuff around because it's hard with the kid to keep everything straightened up. Things are clogging my energy, literally. So what I like to do is throw out stuff that is not helping me anymore, that is not in use. Obviously, whatever is good to give away, I give away. Whatever is really garbage, I throw it out, and it feels so much better instantly. Good. That's also one point. Like, throw stuff out. Whatever you don't need, get rid of it. Once you clean your space, your area really gives you that energy. There is space for good energy to come in. Okay, that's what I did. I just threw last weekend like a huge garbage bag of only paper. Like, obviously stuff was written on it and like old paper. I recycled it, put it in a garbage bin for recycling. But I didn't even know where that was coming from, you know. It was full of paper and like cardboard and like just from the drawers and like our office and stuff, whatever. Terrible. Next point. Oh, also people, whoever is giving you good energy, people you love, keep them in your life, appreciate them, even they're not close. You don't have to be in physical contact with someone to appreciate them and tell them you love them. And then last but not least, and I'm sure there are many, many more, but I'm human only too, and this is what I'm trying to do every day to remind myself to be thankful and to live now. Smile. Smile, literally smile, because even if you don't feel like smiling all the time, just putting that smile on you and like smile at other people. You know, sometimes I walk down the street and there was someone approaching me and I did that as an experiment. I just, I smile at them, especially when I see them like walking like this, I smile at them, just like this. And then I see them getting kind of confused for a moment, you know, but most of the time they smile back. And that's kind of beautiful, you know. You maybe made their day. And it was so simple. Okay, I'm finishing this video. This is way too long. Look at this. We were born to live, okay? We get in so much trouble and we work so hard to get stuff and have stuff and buy stuff, but life will end so soon for all of us on this earth, and you should appreciate it. You should love it. It's hard, I know. But what is your option? Again, you have two. Hate it and complain it and just have that negative coat on you, or tolerate it and do whatever you can to better it, to grow. Okay, bye now. I'm leaving. Thank you so much for listening, for tuning in. I'm Demira from Her Carvedness. This is my little love of joy. His name is Kender, and we are going to leave now. And we're going to edit this video and try to have fun today. Please do the same. If I can, you can. Trust me. Bye guys, I love you. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.